Welcome to another episode of Grappling Nerds. This is Albert, aka Dangerous Animal. We got Mihai, my main man, behind the camera, and myself, Martin. Today we're going to go through 4 different ways of getting out of scarful or Kesa Gatame that we did last time. So let's get into it. Last time we actually did about 10 submissions. 10 submissions from scarful position, and today we're actually just gonna ruin that. So we're gonna show you how to get out of it. So on the first one, this is definitely, again, we're having our foot, we're having a good base, and you need to know, we have to be attacking this arm from this position. This arm, you cannot let go, because what he's gonna do is that he's gonna hold you. So he's gonna be squeezing you. That arm, he's gonna be tucking that in there. He's gonna go thumb. He's gonna, yeah, man. So give me a thumbs up. Boom. And he's gonna turn it thumbs down. He's not liking this in no way. So he's gonna hug my rib. He's gonna go on my floating rib, which is this bit down here, because they're not attached to my spine. That's why we call it floating ribs, this bit. So he's gonna find the lower bit of that, and now he's gonna go, first of all, he's gonna go with his clock, so he's like, what's the time? And now he's just gonna dig in there. So he's gonna, yeah, that's right. So that's gonna be like really painful. So for one, he's gonna turn his wrist, just do it slowly, and don't squeeze now, because I can't speak then. So just for the camera, do this. So he's gonna go clock, now he's gonna turn, and he's at the same time, he's holding his hand, so he's squeezing me, okay? So that's painful. For him to do that, now, he's actually got a hold of me, and I don't have a hold, I have a hold of him here, and I'm controlling his arm, because now it's turning into a pin. So what we're gonna do is that, because he's gonna be moving, he's gonna turn his leg this way, because I'm putting pressure on him, I'm putting pressure on his rib cage. I'm not on his lower hip, I'm on the top, so I'm gonna put pressure on. This leg, we know, it's gonna be very driving into him, so I'm gonna be moving like this. So the first thing you should do, if you're flexible and if you can, but you should definitely go for it. If we're like this, you try to go for the leg, boom. If you don't get it the first time, when the leg is down like this, most of the time it's very difficult to get it because it'll just be sliding off, sliding off. Then we go to something else. Most of the time I get it is when I'm here. See? You can even grab it, so you can actually grab your shin with it. So when you bring your foot over, you let go. When you bring your foot over, you just grab your shin, boom, and you bring it in there. Now you go back to your grip again, boom. So that should be the first move. You put your foot over, boom, there we go. As soon as this happens, the lower leg, which is his right leg, goes underneath. That's gonna go underneath and catch. Now he's gonna go figure 4. Boom, that's it. As soon as we're here, now it's gonna be more of a John Wayne sweep. It's just gonna be his hips turning, okay? So now, depending on how flexible you are, as you can see, I'm not very flexible. Shit. So even if I'm holding here, I'm not very flexible. It's already turning into a stretch of my, yes. So as soon as he's trying to put his foot to the ground, you just go real slow. Boom, we're turning into this. If I don't let go of this arm, it's turning into a twister. We don't like twisters, not even twisted sisters anymore. So I'm gonna go over, whoa. He's got the back now. It's turning into a back take. Boom. So that was 1. Maybe we should just do it again, just in full speed, so you'll do it again. Full show. Yeah. So now, we're just gonna go boom, boom, boom. He's gonna go, boom, there's the leg. Ooh, he's gonna switch, bang, yes. And there's a back take and a tap. That was the first one. For our second part of the show today, we're gonna go running man. So for this one, I'm actually gonna be placed. And what Albert's gonna do is that he's gonna bridge me. So he's gonna bridge me forward. He's trying to put my nose to the ground or my forehead to the ground. But this one, we're the same situation for now. We saw before how he was taking my back and I was going over this way. So now he's gonna bring me to that side. It's actually gonna be looking, so what he's gonna do is that I'm gonna try to maintain here. I've got my grips, I'm holding onto that elbow, which means he did not get that foot in. He did not manage to do that. I kept moving. So what he does now when I'm moving, he's gonna try to bring my forehead to the mat, which means he's gonna bring his head and then he's gonna bridge. Boom, there you go. See how my head's getting to the mat? His face is turning a little bit, and he's gonna do a running man underneath me. Boom, there you go. So now when he bridges again, boom, there we are. Running man. There's absolutely nothing I can do from here. I'm in a fuck situation. So now he's gonna turn, he's just gonna turn, all the way over. I'm gonna hold on for dear life. I'm see, I've got this head going on, so I'm not gonna let this go. That's all I had. Boom, I have this now. What he's gonna do is that he's gonna bring his arm across. He's gonna bring his forearm this big. He's gonna make a fist. He's gonna bring his forearm, he's gonna find my jawline. That's it. He's gonna bring his other arm, and he's gonna bring that on top. Now, what he's not gonna do is that he's not gonna push his head away, like bring his body away. What he's gonna do is that he's gonna lean into me and put a weight on, so I'm gonna do this. I'm not having it, because I need to do this now. So what he could do an armbar if you like, because he would go boom, grab my arm, sit, bang, and there you go. There's the armbar. Bingo. He could do many more submissions, but that would be one of them. So I would end up in an armbar. That's the second one. Okay, so let's go for the third one. This one, I realized I do not want to get turned. I do not want to get armbarred. So what I'm going to do is that I have to base out. You should also know, for the first couple of times, you should know, you would be doing this. And when it happens, normally, or this would just be what you do, you would try to do this. Because this would be like, on the bike, you go, oh, I'm not going to have it, you're going to be walking over here. But you're going to realize this is not going to work when he's going to bridge. You're going to get tuned. And you're, okay? So we go back. Here we are again. So this time, as soon as he starts going, boom, I'm going to go boom. I'm going to base out. What you do on bottom now is that you do as soon as you can get, you want that shoulder to the ground, you're going to have your legs walk over and you're going to turn like that. Just get boom, straight up on the elbow. He's going to body lock me. He's body locking my body now, perfectly like this. So as soon, oh, see, he's pulling me in. As soon as I do that, I'm gonna be like this. Now, I want him to go for this arm because I want to be on my arm. I want him to lock me down. This is a friend of mine who does this all the time to me, like Matt Burnell. Shout out to you, Matt. So he showed me this, and he'll put my to the ground. He's gonna face plant me like this. So what's gonna happen is that I'm on it. You should also know, the only defense and the way to get out of it is for me to break this grip, and then I need to bring my arm this way. There's no going this way. So I have to get my arm this way. That's not gonna happen when he's holding on for this one. So as soon as I'm there, I'm lying on my arm now, okay? He's gonna take his right arm, boom, bring that across my face, boom, get a nice tight lapel. You would just go for the lapel, because now you can go into a nice little bow and arrow. We're going into a bow and arrow. So for here now, he's gonna bring his shin up against my spine, boom, he's gonna sit up, he's gonna attack this arm, boom, get this nice. Now the legs can come out, boom, attacking, oh, and there you have a bow and arrow. That was the third one. So now for a fourth one. And I think we should just stop at 4 because you will get to know, and then you'll move in between these. And all these are all you actually kind of need. There are more, but we'll stop at 4. This one is going to be real simple, and it's going to make a lot of sense. Because what we do now is that we're actually looking at each other, and we're going to be same. So I'm here now. Nothing's working. I am basing, I have him, I know I'm in a good position, but what I do wrong is that, for me, I want to hold that head up. So I'm going to go into a nice little squeeze, okay? So especially for one of the submissions where you put your head up and you start tugging and you drive into it. This is where you do it. So once this happens, you might feel like tapping, but maybe you should pause and think. So you have the head's coming up. All he does now is that this arm is going to come across. Oh yes. Notice how he's on my chin. He's not on my throat. If he does on my throat, I might just be used to this, so I'm just gonna tug in and dig my head down. Still got the head, I'm not worried, see I can still speak. Okay, but what we know, there's a rule of thumb is that where the head goes, the body will follow. So if he goes on my, when he goes on my chin, he starts moving this one, boom, see how he goes out? Whoa. Now, we're in the thing, boom, I'm holding on. You can do whatever you wanna go for an armbar, you pressure me, or so there's your 4. 4 ways of getting out of dodge. Thanks for coming. I hope you liked it. This is what I use in general, so I just use these basic 4. There are more, and once you get into it, you'll probably have scrambles, and there'll be loads of more ways of getting out of this position as well. That's the beauty of Jiu-Jitsu. But if you liked it, please just subscribe to our channels, and if you have any questions, just leave your comments below.
What's up?